Well, hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Stephen. If you're feeling uniquely light and law-abiding today, you can thank a judge in San Diego issuing a preliminary injunction against the standard capacity magazine ban that was set to go into effect on July 1st. Just to kind of give you a little background and understanding here. The voters approved Proposition 63, which also included a separate piece of legislation that had already been drafted by the state legislature. Effectively, we had competing pieces of legislation. Regardless, the idea was, and one part of it, that they wanted to ban the sheer possession of a magazine capable of holding more than 10 rounds. We refer to these obviously as standard capacity magazines because they were the size that were originally developed for these weapon systems. What we use in California, these 10-round magazines are diminished capacity magazines. In any event, there's tons of people that legally are in possession of standard capacity magazines, and the state wanted to make the mere possession illegal. Well, our friend Chuck Michel, as well as the California Rifle and Pistol Association and the NRA, they all got together and they filed a lawsuit. And the lawsuit is Duncan versus Becerra. And in that case, they were asking for a preliminary injunction. Now, a preliminary injunction will only issue if the judge feels that, number one, the plaintiffs have a high probability of prevailing at trial, and there would be some sort of irreparable harm that would be foisted upon the plaintiffs if the law were to, in fact, go through. Well, the irreparable harm was obvious. The reality is that after July 1, you'd have a whole bunch of people that would be illegally in possession. The likelihood of prevailing, that came down to an absolutely spectacular opinion that was written by Judge, I want to make sure that I have his name properly here, Judge Benitez. And Judge Benitez went through a very lengthy analysis on the rationale behind standard capacity magazines, as well as the current state of jurisprudence as it relates to the Second Amendment. And candidly, he slammed the state. He slammed the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. It was an absolutely outstanding decision that he wrote. I urge you to look at the blog this week. There's a direct link to the 68-page opinion. Click on that and read it. It's really entertaining. In any event, I hope you guys feel good being law-abiding citizens. I know it's extraordinarily difficult to do that here in California. Train constantly, train consistently, train with purpose, and keep yourself as educated as humanly possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video blog today. I hope you read the blog today. And if you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to email me at stephen@artemishq.com and visit our website at theartemisdefenseinstitute.com, and always come in and continue to train. Thank you guys, and like always, stay vigilant.